Welcome back, guys, for the RaidCall EMS 1 Group B. We're going to be moving into VeryGames versus Virtus.pro here in just a second. Both teams picking up victories in their first game, so this one's going to decide who hits that top spot, most likely. Of course, they will. The winner will be on 6 points. If they draw, though, could make things very, very interesting for the other games as well. So we are going to be getting ready here to go in just a second. It's going to be Nuke, the map that we're going to be seeing between these two teams, which now I think it's going to be a very, very close game, this one. We saw VeryGames a little bit shaky on Cash against Faculty, but the fact is that Cash is a fairly new map in there. You know, it was added actually yesterday for the RaidCall EMS 1, but has been played in some other tournaments already. And I'm really interested to see how this one actually turns out here. Obviously, new, much more familiar map for both teams. And to be honest, as I said, they're both looking very, very good.
Yeah, I have to agree. It could be definitely a very close game between these two teams. They actually have met up quite, before in previous cups, and it was actually 1-1 between them in terms of winning, losing in those cups. So we'll see if which team can actually pull ahead in that. But it is Nuke, just like you said. And to me, it's one of those things where it can be heavily one-sided as well between these teams in terms of, you know, assume Virtus.pro gets 12, 13 rounds of kind of terrorist. If they pick up that first pistol round, which most terrorists do, or at least on most maps, then they could pretty much win the game right there. So we'll find out as the game does start. But as for now, they're just warming up, and I can't wait to get this game started. Yeah,
going to be a good one, that's for sure. As we said, the winner will have 6 points, which basically means that they're through if you win this game. Obviously, it could change, of course, if Faculty then go on and beat MyDGB, or Raiders as they're now called, and then end up beating Virtus.pro afterwards, then things could still change around. But right now, we're thinking this is going to be the game that decides who finishes in first and second place. But, of course, that could be a little bit different as things go on, depending on how well either Raiders or Faculty can do in their next game. But we are ready to go here, so let's jump in game for the knife round. My favorite round of all rounds ever. Not.
You got this one, Joe. I'll be nice. I'll let you take it.
No. That's not the rule.
What? There's no rules.
Yes, there is.
Show me the written rule for this.
Tim, write it down.
Here, I'll write a rule down.
Tim's gonna write down the rule.
So, want to hear a story, Joe?
Yeah, sure.
So today, I got a birthday present for my parents. They sent that, that thing you saw on my desk. Don't know what's in it yet, though.
Didn't you open it?
No, but I'm pretty sure I know what's in it. Food from America.
America.
I think there's some ranch packets in there.
Ranch.
I know there's like some face wash. I think there's Chipotle Tabasco sauce in there.
Food from America. There's some.
Okay, well that's not food.
Face wash. I don't know, man. You Americans are weird with what you eat. I don't know.
You saw that? You saw that tweet too, right?
Face wash is really good on cereal.
There was like a triple or a 13 patty hamburger from a place in the United States that looked fantastic. I probably could eat that.
No, America. So wrong.
But I think there's also Chipotle Tabasco sauce in there, which is something that I really love. So it's from a place called Chipotle back in the States where you make your own burrito. Yeah. But anyways, we are underway. And looks like Virtus.pro were the ones to win that knife round. So they're going to be starting off on the CT side, the heavily favored side here. And Joe, this game's getting underway. Yep,
they're going to get underway. Let's have a quick rundown of the two teams. For Virtus, we have Kusha, Fox, Dozier, Angel, and Guardian. And on the other side for VeryGames, Scream, Shoxy, Smiths, NVK, and Existence. So, how's this one going to go down? Right now, VeryGames taking their sweet time about things. Currently sat all the way back towards that terrorist spawn, waiting to see if anyone has got the balls really to just push around the back of them. Doesn't look like that will be the case here, as Fox is going to get knocked down to 2/3 of his health instantly there inside of the hut. Not the best scenarios. A lot of grenades, actually smokes and decoys coming to the outer side, and they are going to be at the outer area, and they are going to be pushing in towards his upper bomb site now. Kusha on the top of the ladder will be finished off here by Smiths. That's going to allow the bomb to get planted, and already Virtus have only one man left alive now with Dozier. He's up against 4 from VeryGames. I don't fancy his chances here, to be honest. With that P2000. He's going to take the head off NBK. Says, I'll get the Glock, because we all know P2000 is pretty crap. And that gets knocked out. Gets himself another one here. Nicely done by Dozier. Can he pick up the kill onto Shoxy? Smith's actually pushes straight in from the backside. And that will be the pistol round going over to VeryGames here on the terrorist side.
And that's a lot of good damage done to Virtus.pro, because you would expect them to win these next two most likely, and getting 3 rounds already just off the bat for the terrorist side on Nuke is going to put them very well throughout the rest of the game.
God, those grenades, yeah.
I was looking at it from his point of view, I was like, holy crap, that's a lot of grenades.
It's like a flock of birds descending from the sky.
Or flying over you, and you're like,
yeah,
are they going to poop on me?
What's going to happen? Yeah, in the end, though, it was actually really well done. I mean, if it scared Guardian that much, he was probably like, guys, I think they're pushing outside. And then, you know, while he's screaming about that, they just rush into the top. So let's have a look here. Bomb is already planted by VeryGames. Of course, they have weapon superiority, so should be able to lock up this round. Virtus actually going to descend on towards Shoxy's position. He comes straight out there. He's going to get himself the first kill. Angel will actually take him down there, but that may just be all she wrote for them this round. As that bomb now ticking away ever so quickly. Fox is going to die, as does Scream there to the bomb explosion, but job done. 2-0 VeryGames.
Great start. Looks like Virtus will not be buying up here, so we'll be saving one more. No sneaky buy out of them. And VeryGames, I mean, they played on the terror side, obviously, on the last game versus N-Faculty on Cash, and they pulled off this as well. But I'm curious to see if that was like more of like a warm-up for them, because we didn't expect it to be that close between those two teams. And so far, they're playing fantastic, but can they keep it up? And we obviously are going to find out in the next 10 to 20 minutes here. Yes. They're being very careful, don't want to give away a round. Pretty much an easy round for them, or what should be an easy round for them, while Virtus is on the eco. And try to pick up as many rounds as possible on that terrorist side. And it looks like Shoxy will be pushing into Garage here. And he might be able to come around the corner and pick up a couple of kills as well. Screamy Shoxy and Screamy yet again. 3 quick kills in succession. Screamy's still alive with 10 HP. It's all up to Fox and Guardian to at least make this round expensive for VeryGames. Guardian's going to be flanking Shoxy here, who still has 100 health. But Screamy on top of Yellow, he's waiting for him to come up, and he gets the kill. Great shot out of him. That was a perfect round for them. So VeryGames up 3-0 on Terror side on Nuke.
Yeah, really nicely done. And you know, that all comes down to the fact that the terrorist side still is statistically favored when it comes to pistols. That Glock, strong stuff. So let's see now what Virtus can do. They've got weapons on the CT side. And whether VeryGames will actually change up their strategy for this one. I do have the AWP with Guardian. Right now he's outside, he's going to take down Scream, who was up on the top. And, wow, that's a nice little opening kill for Virtus.pro. Now they see Guardian switching around towards ladder. Going to see if there's anything for the taking as Angel's grenade comes in. It was his rifle that did most of the damage, though. But so far, Virtus looking incredibly strong here on the CT side, now that we finally see them with weapons. And, well, that was an easy kill for Dozier as well. Shoxy had no idea that he was actually there. As the nade goes up, see Scream's dead body there on top of the silo. Oh, Guardian knocked down to just 7 health. Existence has actually gone down the ladder here. Fox is going to drop straight in behind him. That's an easy kill for Fox. Don't go much easier than that. And NBK is now the last man left alive. And he's just going to hide. Try and hold his weapon for 35 seconds, but 2 from Virtus are coming around the side. Kusha gets the better of him, and that is the first round on the board for Virtus.
So that's pretty much what we expected to see out of Virtus. I mean, yeah, you're going to lose the first 3, but they should be able to pick up pretty much the rest of the rounds for the last 11 to come, or at least we would expect them to. But we'll see if that happens. They do still have the AWP on Guardian, who got out of that round with 7 HP. Let's see if he can get a nice pick yet again on the outer. As VeryGames obviously have been bought up. Smiths with AWP in hand, going to be peeking towards ramp here. Wow.
Boom.
I don't know if that was a little slower, that's just me, but it gets the kill on Dacia either way. As Angel going for the kill on the Shoxy does get it. As Screamy falls off Yellow. Takes a little bit of damage from that, but going to spray here, trying to go for the kill. They do get Guardian down, so that is AWP. They do have a 4-on-2 situation here. And honestly, if they could pick up this round, that would be phenomenal for them. That would give them like such a good start to this when they get over to the CT side. Is now Kucher, last man standing. And honestly, I don't really see him picking up this round, Joe.
No, 1 versus 4, I don't see it either. Oh, I've seen weirder things, though, so let's wait and see. MBK gonna come out of vents. Kusha fires off a couple of shots, but MBK gonna come, just crouches in front of him and kills him. That, very, very easy that looked like for MBK. But that will be VeryGames going up 4-1. And you can see that they have bought here Virtus.pro, which is, you know, after winning 1 round and losing 1, you're going to be very, very close on money to having to eco. And this time they've spent literally everything that they can. So this is going to turn into a must-needed round for Virtus.
I think if VG pulls this off, they'll be sitting pretty nice at 6 rounds, most likely. Maybe even 7 at this point. It's Angel. He was a little scared there. Got up against the AWP of Smiths. Didn't die last time to him, but he knows they still have that. And from that, they know, VeryGames knows that Virtus obviously did buy up fully here. They probably know if they can just get this round, they might even have the game in their bag just from this point. I mean, obviously I don't want to speak too soon, but looks like Shoxy going to be dropping in the vents. Gets the fantastic kill on Audacious. So that's a 1-for-1 trade. Smith gets a kill on outside with the AWP. And Virtus, they're just dropping left and right here. VeryGames just walking right over them. And that round is done in a total of about 10 seconds when the action started happening. Fantastic job by VeryGames. Now at 5-1. And as you mentioned, Joe, buying up after you, or buying up, losing a round, and then trying to buy again. Virtus.pro going to be forced to eco here.
Yeah, on the eco this time around. That should bring VeryGames to 6, which, you know, 5 rounds on T side of Nuke is like really good anyway. Yeah. So
6?
They're going to be at 6 most probably. Let's not jinx them too early on in the game. Certainly have the skills to pull something like this off, although right now turning into a bit of a duck shoot for them. Kusha down to 53 HP there as well. Is Guardian going to go aggressive here from Hunt? He's trying to put that aggressive positioning into play. Gets split down by 8 health. VeryGames start to work their way around. Dozier actually on top of the vent there, which is all well and good. Position now given away. MBK going to take him down through the hut. And now just Kusha and Guardian remain. That flashbang is not going to do a whole lot of anything as Autodirect switches away from the camera because he wants to watch Kusha being taken down here, taken down by Existence. And that will be 6-1 for VeryGames, and the AWP crucially brought through as well.
At what point do you think on the Terra side, in terms of rounds, is it pretty much just like, wow, we pretty much going to win this game? You think like 6 is giving VeryGames that mindset of, you know, this should be, I just feel very good about it. Obviously, I know Virtus is no team to be taken lightly, but I mean, so far it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, it is starting to get a little bit out of hand for them. I mean, the fact is at this level that both teams can do that to each other, you know, so yeah. It's never over because, I mean, even if it was 14-1 Virtus, you never know, could turn it around and do the same on the terrorist side to VeryGames as well. But VeryGames are a strong nuke team, to be honest, so I don't really see that happening. So far, this round has started off swimmingly for them, and that kill onto Shoxy. That should be the second one, yeah. Easy one for Kusha, peeks out from Volcano, and he will take down Scream up on the top of the silo. As Guardian here is going to come to cover that ramp room as well. Smith's going to peek out, gets the kill on Guardian. Should know there's a second man there as MBK does take down Angel. And well, that leaves us at 3v3, although Smith and MBK both heavily wounded here. Only got 28 health between the two of them. And there is Kusha from underneath. Dozier takes down Smiths, and it's now all on MBK. He's going to try and die.
He did it very well.
He did it very well. He died with style there in the end. Kusha says thank you very much for the AWP. That'll go over to Guardian. And he will drop that M4 for someone else. So 6-2 VeryGames though. Now 6 rounds on the terrorist side. I mean, if they end up picking just 2 more up from all of this and go in with a halftime lead, they will be extremely happy.
Yeah, very true. And also on the other side, if Virtus can maybe pick up these last 7, which could very likely happen. Then they'd be feeling at least a little bit better as they go into the terrace side. As Guardian,
Oh, wow.
unfortunately, I think he actually did hit existence. It was through the wall though, right? Got him down a little bit.
Yeah.
But still, he took way more damage in return from that. And we'll see if VeryGames can maybe pick up a kill here. And they've been hitting that upper site quite a bit, and they've been quite successful at it throughout this these 8 rounds that have happened so far. Smith's taking a little bit of damage, dropped down to 50. There's just blind shots through the smoke right there. Kucher, he's watching lower from where Volcano Stairs leads, but a lot of flash. Last was coming in upper as Dozy in a perfect position by Vents, picks up 2 kills, gonna go for a third. Unfortunately, gets shut down by Screamy. So now a 3-on-3 here. Guardian at 7 HP. Bomb is not planted just yet. It is down still. As Angel gets a kill on MBK. We see Kucher coming from the back, gets a kill on a Screamy. So now it turned from a 3-on-3 to a 3-on-1, and Shoxy, last man standing, goes down to Guardian, and Virtus very close to losing that round. Pull it back and take it to 3-6.
Yep, 3 rounds there. For Virtus, still not where they want to be score-wise, though. Well, slowly but surely getting themselves back into this one. Guardian being a little bit quiet, obviously missed that shot. Oh, well, technically connected, I guess, through the wall, but didn't get the kill for it. See if he can really bring his A game here with that AWP. Certainly something that Virtus.pro need to have in force. Is Guardian on form. MBK will just wait for any possible push around the back. That was a fail nade from Dozier. Wanted to drop it into the hut. That didn't work out for him though. Now we see smokes and flashes coming into this upper side. Good nade going to come out here on towards Smiths. Actually, he only did 2 points of damage to him. I think he was actually behind the wall somewhat. As Guardian here, a little bit worried. He's faced that scenario before when the grenades managed to scare the crap out of him. Right now, he's going to peek out here. Can he get the shot off onto MBK? No, not quite. It's now 5-on-4 here. Push towards ramp room is going to be thwarted. And time's ticking here for VeryGames. 40 seconds only remaining in this one, as Angel has spotted the barrel of existence. His gun net will take the second onto Scream as well, and that will be the bomb down. Guardian picking off MBK, and it's now all of a sudden all on Chox. He was like, come on guys, I'm in the lower bomb site and you're nowhere near. I can hear someone running above him. And he still manages somehow to die to Kushu, who turns around at the perfect time there. And that will be 6-4, 5 rounds to go in this first half.
I will say this though, I love what VeryGames did. Like for the last 2 rounds, they threw smokes, threw flashes into upper, then rushed in. But that one, they did the same thing, but didn't rush, expecting, Virtus to be prepared for it, which they were this time. They threw in some grenades to kind of counter it, but no one was in position. No one really took any damage from the end, which unfortunately they weren't able to convert it off of that. But I still like just that switch in strategy, mid-game thing. Very impressive out of them. But still, Virtus 4 rounds to 6, trying to pull out these last 5 for themselves. As Dawson's sitting with the grenade in hand, we see Guardian peeking outside. It's a fantastic shot on MBK. He might be able to pick up a couple more as we switch over to Angel, who's going to be pushing up to Radio Room here. And Smiths on the save round gets a kill on the Fox, so he's pretty much all alone at upper right now. What the hell just happened to Kucher? His head's gone, I can tell you that. Is Dawson going to be coming up vents? And will Smith be able to pick up anything else? He does have a gun in hand. He's trying to go for a third here. Bomb will be going down, and keep in mind, this was an eco round from VeryGames.
Yep.
And they might be able to close this round out.
This is pretty crazy, to be honest, the way that one's gone down. And you have to wonder now from Virtus' side, are they going to even risk trying to get back in there? Scream is going to take down Dozier. Guardian still full HP, but only the pistol and that AWP. It doesn't seem to matter too much to him, though. But Angel is down. Guardian will be taken down. And that's the kind of round that Virtus can't ever afford to lose in this scenario now. And that will leave us at 7-4 in favor of VeryGames.
Great round, wow. I didn't expect that. I don't think any of us did just because of what happened, but let's see if they can keep up with this, because now both teams still have bought up. They're up to 7 rounds now on this terrorist side, Joe, and you said 5 was pretty good, but now they're up to 7 at this point, and it's ridiculous. Just shows how good they are as a team, as Guardian get a very easy shot in ABK. So opens up the round with that. And there's a nice little advantage here. Sorry. As Kucha going to be watching outside a little bit. Smith does have an AWP in hand. Hasn't really been able to make a play off it just yet. As he's trying to go for a pick on the inner here. Or on the upper. Wow, he actually gets it on Dossier. What a fantastic shot of him. So now, a 4-on-3. It looks like VeryGames going to be pushing up. But they don't see Fox above him, though. He picks up one kill on the Smiths. He's trying to go for a second here as he does not get on Existence. And now it's a 3-on-2 all of a sudden. Screamy full health. Existence up to 78, or down to 78. And they do have the bomb in hand. They're not going for the plant just yet. And Angel is waiting in the vents. He's going to peek up. He's trying to go for the kill on the planter. But Existence is going to run towards the backside where Guardian is waiting. And they get the bomb down. So now Screamy, last man standing. Doesn't have bomb in hand. Goes down. So Virtus able to bounce back from that lost eco round. Or gun run for them, eco run for VeryGames. And bring it back up to 5.
Yeah, but this is fine for VeryGames, you know? Just hold it up there. Still got the possibility there to actually go 7-5 up. So 7-5 up, they are already 7-5 up. To go in with a lead is what I'm actually meaning. 8-7 or what have you. Still a bit of work to be done to get to that point. That bounce back from Virtus certainly going to help things out as Angel. Easy kill onto Smiths. They don't come rushing through smoke towards you that often. As Kusha going to spray through, manages to find the kill on Existence as well, who had already been deadly wounded. And now only 3 men for VeryGames to get the job done. And pick up that round 8. AWP is actually going to miss there from Guardian. Not something that we see often. It's Shoxy. Wow, that was incredible play. There is Scream taking down Guardian. All of a sudden, only 2 men remaining for Virtus. Kusha and Fox. Now, Fox is up in the rafters, I believe, and Kusha in ramp room. So let's see how that works. He's starting to work his way through in towards radio. MBK actually got eyes on him there as well. Almost turned away from him. Here is Fox now in that upper area by the rafters. Actually, he's done a great amount of damage here, and he's going to be able to clutch things. That was a little bit careless from VeryGames. They've done so well up until that point, and they went in one after the other. Weren't able to find Fox's position, and Virtus nonetheless hang on to what was a bit of a crazy round.
You have to say Virtus is breathing a sigh of relief after that. Just, wow, Fox coming out big first team, and I didn't expect Virtus to really come back from that, but they did. They brought it back to 6-7, and they're trying to prevent VeryGames from getting that much, well, not much needed, but much crucial round that would give them that lead into the half. But VeryGames going to be on an eco here. MBK already down to 30 health. This Guardian, great shot from him onto Existence, but he's taken down to 20 health in the meantime. Looks like he's going to get rushed out of here, but picks up a second, trying to go for a third. Stassi comes in from the side. Picks up a kill himself, so pretty much going to be a one-sided duck shoot for VeryGames, or for Virtus.pro, and they even it up at 7-0.
Yep, 7-0. Can still go in with a lead, but it's definitely not a CT-sided nuke lead. You definitely want more than just that 8-7 here. Let's have a look then. Final round of the first half. VeryGames all bought up. Plenty of smokes and what have you to be going down. And already we see a couple of them going to be popped here. Coming out from Virtus.pro. Flashes to the back as well. Managed to get in there. 2 of them actually getting through there. Down the volcano stairs. A Scream gets himself one. Guardian was in the smoke itself and took out Existence. Kusha in top. Here we go. Dozy going to come through the vents. Actually manages to get himself one. Can't find Choxy though, and that bomb is going to get planted. 3-on-4. Favor of Virtus. I see Guardian come through, Scream's position giving away, and Guardian gonna get the better of Scream there as well. But look at this, MBK comes around the back, it's now all on MBK. Gets himself 2, but Dozier's there in the vents with him, and Dozier will drop down to pick up the defuse, and that will be an 8-7 halftime scoreline here in favor of Virtus.pro. But 8-7, is that gonna be enough for them as they switch over on towards that terrorist side?
That's definitely the lead they were expecting to go into this half with. But we'll see how strong VeryGames will be on counter-terrorists. Like you mentioned before, you know they're a strong nuke team on CT. Virtus, it's pretty much in their hands if they want to get this game back and pretty much guarantee themselves at that at the finals, which will be offline here. And not to mention, you still can buy tickets for them online. Meet the pros, get some food, get some drinks, get to have a good time. But anyways, Virtus, we did see VeryGames pick up that first round on the T side. Will Virtus be able to do it themselves? Kucher already knocked down to 30 health from the grenades, as well as Angel down to 53. It's a fantastic start for VG here. Wow, those grenades just spot on. As we can see, Smith just pushed up, trying to push out at them. And Virtus just backing away. Dossier down to 9 health. MBK just waiting lower for anyone trying to go down. The Kucher's going to be peeking around the corner. Gets the kill on Existence. That was a great shot out of him, but now he's down at 5 HP. And pretty much any 5 that rush at one person in VeryGames should be able to pick up a couple of kills off of that. As Angel even takes a couple of more hits there. 50 seconds left to go. VeryGames is down 1 member. Bomb is on Guardian, who looks like will be going towards upper here, as Kucher can be coming out of the vents at the same time. Smith is waiting by HUD. Looks like he won't get flashed here. Shoxy going to be jumping over the squeaky door, peeks into HUD, gets 1 kill, gets 2. Gets taken down finally by Dossier, but VeryGames in a 2-on-2 situation. I thought Shoxy was still alive there. Bomb has not gone down just yet. 25 seconds left to go. And here comes the plant. Dossier going to be watching main here, trying to get the kill. Does in fact get it, so now Screamy, it's all on him. He has Dossier at 5 HP. He has Angel at 35. Doesn't have a kit in hand. Comes out of the smoke. He's taken down by Dossier. But it was just so close for VeryGames to take that first round and pretty much give them a fantastic lead. And Virtus, lucky for them, they're able to pick it up, bring it to 9-7, and hopefully another 2 rounds in their favor.
Yeah, there we see it again. T-side pistol victory here on Nuke. Let's see if Virtus can get that good run started. They're going to need it here against VeryGames, who are going to come out strong on this CT side at some point. The question is, where will Virtus.pro be once VeryGames actually get rolling in this? And Virtus, to be honest, they had the more impressive win out of the first round games. Could also argue that they've had the easier of the 2 opponents to first play. Well, let's see. There's Smith's going down to the Mac of Angel. Existence having a peek out as well. He will get down by the AK of Kusha. Now only 2 men are alive. Scream goes down to Kusha as well. One of which is Shoxy. Spamming there in towards ramp room. Let's see. Virtus headed downstairs. I was going to say, that should be an easy kill. Shoxy actually turning that one on its head somehow. It was that one headshot that came out to get him the kill on Fox. And there is MBK. He's been camping very patiently inside that room for a good while now, and he's done good amounts of damage here. But they know his position. He's locked down, finished off by Dozier. Angel takes out Shoxy as well in vents, and that will be 10-7. Virtus up in double figures. And, well, they should be having another one after this as well.
That was still a very close eco, I have to say, out of VeryGames. That really could have gone in either team's favor. I guess a couple more hits here or there, but VeryGames going to be saving 1 more yet again. No point in really doing anything crazy right now, since you have a lot of rounds and you are on the counter-terrorist side of Nuke. And, of course, Virtus taking it very slow. They've realized after the pistol round, after that last eco round, that you really need to be careful here, especially when they're only up 3 rounds on the terrorist side. And Angel will pick up the first kill and a second on a Screamy, so he opens up that ramp room. And we see VeryGames rushing through Squeaky, but to their demise, MBK goes down to Fox. And it looks like Virtus can pick up a relatively easy round here. Shoxy and Existence, the last 2 members standing for VeryGames, and now it's all on Shoxy here against the 5 members of Virtus.pro who all have 100 health. And if he can pull this off, I will shave my head.
Oh, come on, Shoxy. It's not going to happen, though.
That's why I made the bet.
Yeah, it's a terrible bet.
I was about to say, would you make a bet like that? But you've already shaved your head once.
Yeah. It's because I don't just do stupid safe bets like you, Jason. You were supposed to wax, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe.
And you never have done that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So not only do you make rubbish bets, when you do lose bets...
Trevor's not here to do it with me. We're supposed to do it together.
Trevor's already done it. He
No,
waxed
he
his
didn't.
leg.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
He shaved his leg. He didn't wax it. Nice try.
I shaved it, whatever. Oh, come on, Shoxy. He's only got 4 more men to kill and about 5 seconds to do it. And he may even just end up dying here at the end of the round. And he will die in the end, and that will be 3 out of 3 with a pistol for Virtus. So 11-7. 5 more rounds needed here for Virtus.pro to win the game. But will VeryGames come up strong now that they've got weapons? AWP going to be headed outside here with Shoxy. Let's see if he can get that initial man. Actually, the grenade towards Angel's position brought them all a little bit further back as that double smoke comes to outer. All quiet out there, though. Shoxy not hearing anything to really go for. So let's have a look around. Scream going to be defending from ramp room. Existence on the volcano stairs. He's actually going to spot Angel. And they'll do a good amount of damage to each other there. It was Existence that came out the better of the two. And still no push in from Virtus. There we go, they spot MBK, he comes through, can't quite finish him off there, and Scream and Smith both combining here. Scream will get another one, and it's now all of a sudden all on Angel. He will get himself one, but finished off by the AWP of Shoxy, and that will be VeryGames' first round here on the CT side. But how many can they put up here in a row?
Well, I guess only time will tell us here, but very strong hold by Shoxy and Smith, and have we looked at the scoreboard just yet? I don't remember if we have or not. But either way, we have Scream at 17-13. And we have Smiths at 13-12 so far. So pretty much just look across VeryGames. They're pretty much all even, except unfortunately Existence, who is 5-14. Looking over at Virtus, 17-10, 16-10, 13-13. So they're pretty much in the same boat. But Virtus, they have a lot of rounds, a lot of hard rounds to pick up here. VeryGames, that might have been like the little bit of steam they needed to get this ball rolling.
Well, let's see. We have on the outer side the smoke finally clearing. Shoxy actually not there though for the shots. He's up high on the top of ladder. Smith also. I tell a lie, Shoxy doesn't even have that AWP, giving it away to Smiths this round. So I was talking rubbish. Existence gonna peek out. Nice shot onto Guardian. Clean kill, didn't lose any health. That's exactly how you need to do it. But Virtus have 2 men already working their way via those volcano stairs into that lower bomb site. And Angel already there's the window gonna get busted out. Now Scream's going to have a peek. Aims over towards Kusha. Can he get the second one here? He is going to be able to pick up the second one. Controlling that recoil like a boss. Well, Dozier not finished just yet. Wow, that was sick. Through the box, headshot onto Scream. And he's got 3 more to find. Nade goes out. Existence is still in that upper site. Will surely be joining the rest of his team here in just a second. Won't need to, though. MBK got it covered. And that will be 11 rounds to 9. And Scream's like, what the hell? How did that headshot through the box happen? And that was kind of the same. That was a ridiculous shot from Dozier.
Do you know that Smiths donated 2 guns last round?
Yeah. Thanks, Statman.
But yeah, VeryGames, just like you called before. Very strong CT side, picking up 2 in a row now. And they are only 6 rounds away from guaranteeing that 1 point. Obviously, they want that 7th round. They want the extra 3 points. They want to have that guaranteed spot in the offline finals. And Guardian, well, let's say he's like not aiming really in there. But a relatively quiet round. Virtus saving across the board, except Angel, who obviously has an AK in hand. Let's see if they can make anything happen here. Smith gets some good damage onto him, and they get that gun down. That'd be even better for them. So it looks like Fox gonna be pushing towards Hut here. Shoxy, he's waiting for that cross. He's gonna see it, but he takes his sweet time and picks up the kill on the Kucher. Still the damage is done. They got the kill. Angel down to 4 HP now. VeryGames looking like they're going to clean up here. As NBK peeks from the corner, gets Angel. Dozier and Guardian left 2 men standing for Virtus. But obviously it is an eco round, so I don't really expect them to get back. And this is a great shot. Shoxy comes out, 1 man standing. He doesn't stand for much longer as he's now lying on the ground, and that means 11-10 in favor of Virtus.pro, but last 3 rounds have gone to VeryGames.
Yeah, looking very strong. But Virtus going to be back on the bye now. Still not exactly strong when it comes to the amount of cash that they're running with. Pretty much spending everything they've got this round. Get themselves running. But they are still in the lead here. But on the weaker of the 2 sides. There come the grenades towards outer.
He's like, so that's how it feels to be on the receiving end of that.
NBK looked just as shocked as Guardian did in the first half when that happened. NBK just waiting off to the side, and he gets both of them. They've lined up brilliantly for him. Or brilliantly, depending, you know, if you're a Virtus or a VeryGames fan. There's Scream peeking out. Chunks Dozier. We still have 3 men left alive for Virtus.pro. Fox, Dozier, and Guardian. Looks like to me that it's going to be a upper side push. We're going to see the flash going in over the top, and they're going to go straight through the door and through the hut as well. And they seem to have made up some decent ground here, but Guardian is going to go down close range to existence. Shoxy snipes off another, and it's now all on Dozier, who's left by Squeaky Door with just 35 seconds remaining. He's made a big hole in it, and he's going to be finished off there by Scream. Solid round again from VeryGames, losing just 1 man and tying us up at 11 apiece.
Just like you mentioned before, though, Virtus, they were hurting quite a bit on money as they're forced to eco yet again, so we'd expect a 12-11 lead for VeryGames, but so far tonight we've had some extremely close games. I mean, this is only the second win. We obviously have 1 more for you coming up after this. And Shoxy, he's going to be going at it with AWP. And it looks like he might be able to get an easy shot onto Virtus here as he sees him jumping, but I just realized we're not on my screen. Scumbag Jason. But does miss a second shot, but picks up the 3rd. So that is the first kill around. Guardian taking on a 9 health, but he's got NBK down 11, so not a bad start for him as the camera takes us down to lower for some reason. Not sure exactly why. They're still getting some good damage actually onto the members of VeryGames. Got Shoxy down to 56, and let me get the AWP out. Fox, oh, he's waiting right by Scream, does get the kill. And now they have an AK in hand. 3 against 4 here. But anything can happen when Fox has an AK in his hand. Shoxy's not unfortunately going to see anyone as it looks like Virtus could be regrouping over towards lobby here. And maybe going for the upper push as Fox going to be coming around into vents. They are going to hit this upper site. But it looks like all 3 members, actually no, it looks like they are going lower as Dossier and Kucha are heading down towards ramp. And they might be able to catch him off guard, but there's only 20 seconds left as we see Kucha pick up a kill onto Dossier, so he gets a team kill, but ends up getting Smiths in the end. So now it's a 2-on-3. We do have the ball on Kucha, 15 seconds left. They gotta get this ball down very quickly. Fantastic shot comes out, killing NBK. Now a 2-on-2 bomb will get planted here momentarily as Fox picks up a kill on existence, and now it's all up to Shoxy here, who has that AK in hand. He's gonna be trying to pick up 1 here, but he's got a lot of work cut out for him. Virtus going to play this very safe as a grenade just blows Fox apart. And now Kucher with that deagle up against the AK on Shoxy. Who's going to have the better shot? And it's Kucher getting the shot onto Shoxy and taking the round back for Virtus. Fantastic, and that gives them the lead.
Good old deagle. Love. It's been kind of sad in CSGO that the deagle is, you know, not quite as loved as it maybe was before. But that's the kind of thing that makes the deagle so awesome to watch. Just the sound of it and everything with those 1 deags coming out. Nicely done. Just back in the lead. But for how long? It's a shame that we don't have overtime because I've got a feeling that this one is going to go right down to the wire. So there is Smith's going to pick off Dozier. Gonna have a look up. Shoxy gonna pick him, so already Virtus.pro losing 2 men. That scuppers any team's plan, losing 2 men. Losing 4 is even worse, and it leaves just Guardian left alive. with an AK. Bomb being down right now in radio room. And the chances of him actually doing anything with this round are pretty slim. Manages to get Shoxy though. Grenade bounces out. "42 seconds. He may end up keeping very quiet here and trying to save that weapon. And he has managed to sneak pretty far along. He should just hide behind this box here because that's a position where pretty much no one's going to be checking. Oh. Picking up a grenade there's, I don't think, hurt. And actually will back right off towards his counter-terrorist spawn. There was an AWP on the floor there, which he obviously didn't want. And right now, VeryGames are trying to hunt him down. They're not going to get close enough there. We actually saw MBK or Smiths, I'm not sure which one, started to come towards CT spawn. Didn't get there in time, though. And that will be VeryGames leveling us up once again at 12 rounds to 12.
This game is really coming down to the wire, and VeryGames hasn't been able to pick up as many rounds as they have liked to so far on the counter-terrorist side. But let's see if they can pick up some more here. Maybe take the lead off of this round, as we're just going to be setting up for a standard push by them, just waiting for someone to peek. Unfortunately for them, it looks like VeryGames isn't going to fall into that trap. Shoxy with an M4 this time, so they're not going for the double AWP.
Double AP.
No, I know what you're talking
double
about.
AP,
I just missed the W. I just missed the W.
Wrong game, son.
I know what you're talking about. But it looks like it will be an upper hit. Smokes have come out, flashes as well. They're going to rush into the site, but they have existence, and they have MBK there as they trade 1 for 1, but Fox picks up the kill on the MBK. They're going to be able to hold down the site, actually. And now, in the last 10 seconds, it turned into a 4v2 as Smith peeks the corner, but it doesn't matter in the end, even if he gets the kill. And it's all up to Screamy. M4 in hand, has a kit, has 100 health. But does he have the balls to win this round?
Don't think that's what he needs to win the round.
Does he have the luck to win this round?
Or that.
Does he? No, I got nothing left.
I have to say it's probably more of a skill thing at this stage, but a bit of luck will definitely go a long way. As you can see, he's not going to be pushing in for this one. He's going to wait. Angel's going to be the first man. Look at that. He's actually... He was crouched out of his crosshair, but he then stood back up and ended up dying. There's a flash going out. Nice one as well from Screamy. And he's going to actually keep hold of his weapon. So nicely done. But Virtus win the round, and that's the crucial point here. On the terrorist side, they are still picking up the rounds. If you look down the score, it's Scream with 21 for 15, currently leading the way. On the other side, 19 for 16 is the highest fragger currently, with Dozier for Virtus.pro.
I think the big thing is that both teams have 5 rounds in the second half on the sides, which is just crazy to be like pretty much matched when you're in Virtus.pro's shoes here. But VeryGames hurting for money a little bit as a FAMAS being set on by NBK. Just going to try to get some damage into Radio Room, but instead he takes a little bit of a hit himself. And Virtus, they might have what it takes to win this. Pretty much anyone's game. Minute left to go in the round. Virtus trying to bait out some flashes here, but wow, that was like 3 flashes in a row. But they are going to be rushing ramp here. We have Screamy waiting on the side. Shox picks up 1 kill. Screamy gets 1 as well. And they'd be locking down and pretty much just cleaning up kill after kill. And Angel, last one surviving, but I don't know for how much longer.
No, I don't think he's going to last very long in this one. 40 seconds of the round left. And he might be better off keeping that AK to go through into the next one. You can see the cash totals definitely not rich at the moment, Virtus.pro. VeryGames, on the other hand, sat on a decent amount. Actually, it's not even that impressive either, as I say that. It will be after this one, because this will be a VeryGames round. Virtus.pro just with Angel, who's waiting just at the bottom of ladder. There's one man coming around the garage there, so they know Angel's position now, and they're going to try and track him down. They want this AK away from him. So far doing a decent job of staying hidden, but Existence comes and sprays him down. And that will be a tied game once again at 13-13. 4 rounds to go.
You're just so happy I said double AP, aren't you?
Double AP.
At least Pansy's not watching, hopefully. No,
I'll tell her about it later.
We need to talk about it. But Virtus looks like they will be saving here. Could be going for a quick rush on the upper. Eco around for them, but so far they've just lost 2 members. They picked up 1, but there it is. Guardian, last man standing for his team. He goes down, so that was a very quick round for VeryGames. And they're 1 round away from pretty much guaranteeing that 1 point.
Yeah, guaranteed point, which would still leave us, you know, wide open then for both teams to go through, or even to get knocked out, depending on the other teams and how that game has gone. Yeah,
whichever one wins that game and then beats one of these teams.
Exactly.
Can still take a spot.
Yeah, can still happen. We'll have to see how this game goes out. Right now, VeryGames up to 14. Virtus.pro gonna have to win every game if they're to win the match. Win every round, I mean. That didn't make any sense. Win every game if they're to win the match. What?
That usually happens.
Didn't make sense. Right now, already 1 man down. That was Angel, courtesy of the AWP with Shoxy early on. Get a little bit of Go TV lag there. Hopefully that stops here. We don't have any more. Virtus.pro just waiting for the go. Where are they going to go? Looks like upper side push to me. It's a lot of flash coming in there. Let's see what they can do. Screamy going to get flashed up himself. Existence and Smithso combining nicely. And, well, 1 by 1, Virtus.pro walk through the door and are sent packing straight away. And that will be match point for VeryGames, 15-13. And Virtus have got, they've got a little bit of money, but not enough for AKs here.
Seen a couple of deagles, though. Maybe get some really good shots in here. But we'll see what happens. VeryGames looking to take this round. I mean, fully bought up and 1 round away from pretty much securing that, securing that spot into the offline finals, where they will be meeting up with Copenhagen Wolves and ESC. Fox already taken down very low here. And so trying for a quick push onto outer. They have the smokes down, but they don't really have the health left. Creature sitting at 11 HP, Fox at 29. And they got down Volcano Stairs, but it looks like VeryGames is actually prepared for this and waiting. And whereas they have 1 in winter, Angel is standing. They get some good damage on a Screamy here, and they do get that gun down, so they might be able to pick that up and turn this around. It is still 5-on-4 right now in favor of Virtus, but Smiths, he just turned around the last second and Smiths Dozier, but in the end still was able to turn it in time and get that kill. Now a 4-on-3, but look at the health of VeryGames. 9 health, 28, 15. It's still very likely for Virtus.pro to take this round. Fox is sitting on bomb right now, going to be coming down to lower here, but VeryGames, they're just waiting for it. They're in position. This could be a very tough take.
This is going to be very tough, but Fox comes in towards events, takes down Smith, takes down Shoxy. Brilliant from Fox here. MBK gets 1 back. It's now a 1 versus 2. Guardian turning around there. Incredible how he managed to land that shot. And with an eco round, Virtus.pro hang on to the game. 15-14. They've got AKs coming in. How much money have VeryGames got? They've got a ton of money. That doesn't matter. And they're going to be buying up. And it all comes down to the final round. So let's see then. Are we going to have 2 teams tied at the top of the group? Oh. Don't do that to me. A little bit of lag. Annoyance.
They actually do still have someone back at spawn. It looks like MBK might be lagged out.
What?
MBK, he's still back at spawn for me.
Oh, he is as well. How unfortunate can you be? 15-14, final round of the game, and one of you players lags out. That is a bitch. Smith's here. Does have an auto sniper, and is trying to get rid of the shins of Kusha. Not the most effective way to kill someone. But it hurts, and in the end you do end up dying to it, especially that auto sniper ripping through. MBK left the game. He's like, don't even need me, guys. 5-on-4, no problemo. Right now they have all 4 four men left alive. I have no idea what came out of my mouth there. Rubbish like usual, I suppose. This Guardian is going to take screams. Here is Shoxy now. They've got that auto sniper, and they've got an AWP to win the game. Can they do it here? There is the AWP peek out, and it didn't get the shot off, and it leaves just Smiths now to save it for VeryGames. Can you believe it? Virtus.pro on game point were VeryGames. They were on an eco. They picked up the round to bring it back to 15-14. NBK lags out in the final round, and Virtus.pro able to pick up the draw here in a thrilling game. We knew it was going to be close. Didn't think it was gonna be that close. Think it was going to be a draw, though. Absolutely incredible stuff from these two sides. And that leaves things really wide open now in the group, because N-Faculty actually won the game against Raiders 16-12. So we've got VeryGames and Virtus.pro tied with 4 points each. We've got N-Faculty with 3 points, and we've got Raiders with 0 right now. They're obviously already out of this. But that means that the next games coming up are going to be thrilling. Not just, you know, fighting for first and second, which is always for me a little bit of a letdown at the end of the group stage, but actually going to be finding out who goes through from this one, which means it'll be N-Faculty versus Virtus.pro and VeryGames versus Raiders. N-Faculty versus Virtus.pro means the most out of those two games, so that's the one we'll broadcast. And basically, the winner of that game will go through. If they draw, Virtus go through. It's going to be another crazy maths time.
Well, we're assuming that VeryGames is going to win this next one, right? Against my DGB, so that put them at 7 points.
Well,
so N-Faculty has to win. So VeryGames will most likely be through, right? If they do beat my DGB, well, then N-Faculty will have to beat Virtus to get them in, and Virtus will be out.
Exactly. But if VeryGames lose and N-Faculty win, then Virtus will still go through, because they won 16-4 against Raiders, 16-13 against N-Faculty. Obviously, it depends then on the rounds that are going on, but that's how it looks right now. But we'll be bringing you N-Faculty versus Virtus.pro here in just a few moments, guys. Don't forget, please, to follow the Twitch channel, because when we come on air here for any Counter-Strike Go action, it's always on this channel, and you'll get that notification when we do go live with the streams. And we're going to be here, of course, all this week with Counter-Strike Go action from the RaidCall EMS 1 tomorrow and Thursday, starting at 7. Red Eye and Pansy will be here to take you through Group C and then Group D on Thursday. We're going to take a quick break, but as I said, when we come back, it's going to be Virtus.pro versus N-Faculty. Don't go anywhere, guys.